So we got Eric here. Eric, we always start with where were you before working with us? Meaning, had you been searching for a while already, or
Yeah, I realized that I wasn't completely happy with my current career choice in construction and engineering. So I went back to school to kind of retool my skill sets and try to get a job in technology space.
Mhm.
And conveying those messages to future employers wasn't going the way I expected. In the past, if I had ever landed an interview, I usually got the job. I was
Mhm.
finding that I made it rounds deep into interviews and I wasn't getting an offer. So I knew I had to do something else to change the outcome. That's why I
Yeah.
called Tim. Yeah.
So it's one of those things when you do a career pivot and you come from construction, if all people see is construction, project manager, and then you're applying for like a software job, they're probably going to get a little confused, right? That's probably what was happening.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it started with reworking my resume and LinkedIn to try to tell that story on paper. Uh, and then really just coaching through how am I going to relate these stories and objections into something that was in my favor. Yeah.
Yeah. And I do know too, how long had you been trying this on your own? Because when did you get some more software skills? And then when did you really go into the open market and actively start, hey, I'm going to try to make this happen?
I spent about 3 months, which is not, I don't think that long a time, but really
Hmm.
for me, the difference was I always struggled to maybe get an interview because I didn't think my resume LinkedIn game was the greatest. But I
Hmm.
was always able to talk the language when people spoke to me because of my background, and I was pursuing jobs that directly related to my experience. But when I couldn't convert that into technology, that I was like, look, I need to seek the advice of experts. So, um, and then immediately, not immediately, but within weeks, I was engaging in conversations that were leading to interviews that were progressing. Uh, that ultimately led. I had 4 offers at the end of the program before selecting the one that I really wanted.
That's awesome. Hey, what do you find most valuable about working together? I know a couple times since we've been chatting, it's been the community of people because we always ask people like, was it the one-on-one support? Was it the community? Lots of people love the, automation piece. Do you think it was the community for you or was it something else?
The automation is like the most obvious thing that I probably should have figured out on my own, but didn't. So once you get that in gear, that's the big machine. But you're right though, the community part, not only in our group meetings, hearing what other people's struggles were and working through those and relating them to my own, but I've had conversations with at least 25, 30 people in the group that have led to follow-on conversations. So it's
Mhm.
not only it's helped support me and them in their job search, but now it's I've built my network that much bigger, and they're
Mhm.
all over the place in different industries, verticals, and different geographies. So,
Awesome. Yeah, it's always nice when you leave ECU, right? When you're an ECU alum, now hey, I know someone who's high level in finance, in marketing, in product. So it's
yeah,
nice to leverage those relationships for later. Absolutely.
yeah, and they're not shy about asking for help, and they know that they're looking to make themselves better, and so are you. So anything that you can do to sway things in your favor, everyone's willing to do that, and that's all you're trying to do is trying to find better employment or better quality of life for you and your family.
Mhm. What advice, say someone is watching this video right now and they're considering working with us, what would you tell them if they were sitting right here, right now?
Don't wait. You got to if you want to change, you have to take action. And if you think doing the same thing over and again is going to change that, it's not. So if you don't sign up with ECU, you got to do something different. And there's no better way to work with it. It's not just Tim. It's a whole team of professionals, and it's the whole community of people. So it's not like you're just having one-on-one sessions with Tim. It's just take action now and get things started.
Awesome. Well, Eric, thanks so much. And I wish you the best of luck in your new job.
All right, thanks, Tim.